Welcome to today's video when we'll be talking about more warmer air coming to the plains this week, guys. I know it sounds weird. We're going to have summer-like temperatures with Kansas, Nebraska, Texas, even Missouri, even a little of Illinois this week. So I wanted to talk about this with you guys. It's like going to be like feeling like summer again in Colorado and things again, places like that. Might be 80s again. You can see on here, this is Tuesday at 5 p.m. We can see in Arizona, we got 90s. We can see also 90s in Texas, 70s in Kansas. We can see 70s in Nebraska, 60s in Missouri. We can see also Florida's in the 70s. We can see also for this, Montana's in the 60s. We can see also Idaho's in the 60s. We can maybe see too also. So let's move on. So we can see for Monday at Monday at 6 a.m. We could be Wednesday at 6 a.m. I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes I get confused. Wednesday at 6 a.m. in the 60s in Texas, 60s in Oklahoma. We can see. Then we got, this is really, look at this. So noon on Wednesday, we can have 70s across Texas, 70s across Oklahoma, 60s across Nebraska, 60s across Iowa, 60s across Missouri, 60s across Arkansas. You can see in 70s across Louisiana at noon only, guys. This is only noon on Wednesday. We can see parts of Colorado were in the 70s. New Mexico were in the 70s too. We can see also for Wednesday at noon to Illinois, we're in the 60s. Iowa, we're in the 60s. Nebraska, we're in the 60s and 70s. We can see Texas, we're in the 70s and 80s in some parts of Texas too. We can see, yeah, crazy temperatures, everybody. So Wednesday at 3 p.m. we could be in the mid 80s in Kansas. In Oklahoma, we could even have near 90 in some spots. To Texas, we could be in the 90s. Indiana, we could be in the 60s. Illinois, we could be even 70s. Iowa, we're in the 70s. Nebraska, we could be in the 80s too. 80s in parts of New Mexico, even 90s. Colorado, we could even have higher mid 80s. We could have in parts of Colorado. 80s in parts of Wyoming too. We could even have 70s in parts of Montana potentially too. We can see for Wednesday 90s in parts of Arizona too. Again, we can see Louisiana, we're in the 80s too. Again, Mississippi, we're in the 70s. Alabama, we're in the 70s. Kentucky, we're in the 70s. Tennessee, we're in the 70s too. We can see for the states. So let's move on. All right, this is Wednesday at 6 p.m. Everyone, even across Texas, we could even have near 100 in some parts of Texas. Oklahoma, we could have near 95. Kansas, we could have for surely 91, 92. Even Colorado, we could have higher 80s, guys. Even Utah, we could have 90s potentially. Parts of New Mexico, we even have near 100 too. Parts of Missouri, we could have 80s. Illinois, we could have 70s. Iowa, we could have 70s. Even Nebraska, we could have almost higher 80s in some parts of Nebraska too, or even near 90 too. For Wednesday afternoon, we can see. So parts of Montana, we could even have 80s too. South Dakota, we could even have 70s. Some parts of Minnesota, we could have some mid 60s. Iowa, we could have some 70s too. Louisiana, we could have some 80s too. Mississippi, we could have some 70s too. We can see in Georgia, we could have some 60s too on here. So let's move on. All right, so Wednesday at 9 p.m., our temperatures really start to cool down. We got 80s in parts of Texas, even 90s still at 9 p.m. on Wednesday, guys. This is crazy, guys, for this time of year. Colorado, we could even have even still near 80 too. Kansas, we could have still nearly 80 at 9 p.m. Missouri, we could have mid 70s. Arkansas, we could have mid 70s. Louisiana, we could have mid 70s too. Mississippi, we could have 70s. Tennessee, we could have 60s. Kentucky, we could have 60s too. Georgia, we could have 60s. Florida, we could have 70s too. Michigan, we could have 30s. We can see also Montana, we're in the 60s and 70s. We can see also. All right. Thursday at 2 a.m., we're down into the 60s and 70s across Texas and Colorado. Even South Dakota at 2 a.m. could be in the 70s, it says, guys. Like, new parts of New Mexico, we even have mid 70s. Texas, we can even have near 80s still at 2 in the morning on Thursday. We can see also we're talking about. So, parts of Kentucky, we're in the 60s. Arkansas, we're in the 60s and 70s. In Missouri, across Missouri. Louisiana, we're in the 60s. We can see also parts of Arizona, we're in the 80s too. Wyoming, we're in the 60s. Montana, we could have 50s. We can see also on here. So let's move on. All right, this is 7. Okay. This is 7 a.m. on Thursday. We can see also we can have 60s in Kansas, Missouri. We're in the 60s. Oklahoma, we're in the 70s. We can have Texas, we're in the 60s. Louisiana, we could be in the 60s too. And Kentucky, we could be in the 60s too. So let's move on. All right, guys. So this is 11 a.m. on Thursday. So we have 70s in Kansas, Missouri, we're in the 70s. Texas, we're in the 70s too. Louisiana, we could be in the 70s. Mississippi, we could be in the 70s too. We can see even Kansas, we're almost at 80 in some spots already, guys. Missouri, we're in the 70s. We can see also Colorado, we could even have some 70s too. You can see on here, guys. Yeah, so interesting things, guys. So let's move on. All right, Thursday at 2 p.m. So this could change, guys. So I don't know about this. So we could have 90s in Oklahoma at 2 p.m. Even 90 in Kansas. Ohio, we could even have some 70s. Indiana, Illinois, we could have 80. This is like feeling like summer, guys. Texas in the 90s, we can see 80s across Texas. Louisiana, we could be in the 80s. Georgia, we could be in the 70s and 80s potentially too, guys. Texas, we could even have mid-90s too. We can see in Arizona, we could have 90s. Colorado, we could even have some 90s in there too. Yeah. All right, guys. It's Thursday at 5 p.m. Guys, if this is gonna be record-breaking heat, guys, if this comes true. So this is Thursday at 5 p.m., but this could change. We could even have 85 in parts of Illinois. Texas, we could even have 100. Even some parts of Kansas, guys, we could have near 95 to 100 in some spots, guys. Parts of Texas, we could have 101, 102. Parts of Colorado, we could have 95, 96 potentially, even 80s too. Nebraska, we could have some 90s maybe. Iowa, we could have some 80s. Indiana, even, we could get into the 80s too. Ohio, we could even get into the 70s too. Potentially, we can see Louisiana, we could get into the 70s, 80s. Mississippi, to Arizona, we could get near 100 too. You can see for Thursday. So Thursday, 8 p.m., we really start cooling down. Everyone, we can see not much. We still got 90s, 80s. We can see in Kansas, Missouri. Just letting you know, guys. This Thursday, I would say Wednesday, Thursday could maybe change a bit. So because it's only Monday, guys, we could maybe see it change a bit, guys. So I'll probably be making another video about this week if this keeps persistently keep showing models like this. 100 in Texas, Ohio, and Indiana, we could have 70s too. Illinois, we could have maybe even 80 too. Utah, we could even have 80s too. 99 in Arizona potentially too. Texas in the 80s. Louisiana in the 70s too. Mississippi in the 70s. Georgia in the 70s, we can see. Tennessee in the 70s. Kentucky even in the 70s too. We can see also Nebraska in the 60s and 70s in Iowa. So, alright, Thursday at 11 p.m. we can see we got some 80s in Oklahoma. Missouri in the 80s, we can see Illinois in the 70s, Indiana in the 70s, Ohio in the 70s, Louisiana in the 60s, Mississippi in the 60s, Alabama in the 60s, Georgia in the 60s, we can see Arizona near 90s still, some parts at 11 p.m. at night, Utah in the 70s, Colorado in the 60s, Texas in the 80s, we can see also, guys. Alright, so then we got a cold front coming in pretty much, and we can see this is Friday at 5 p.m. We can't really say anything about this. This is kind of far out now. We're looking at now, so we could have even 90s in Texas again, guys. In Kansas, we could see the huge drop. Look at this, guys. We were just, from this right now, what we're seeing, the day before in Kansas was 95, then the next day is in the 40s, guys. So, just talking about some things here. Yeah, Arizona, we're in the 90s. Louisiana, we're in the 80s. Georgia in the 80s too. So, yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you know about this. We're going to be watching for more summer heat across the plains and some parts of the Midwest this week, guys. Keep watching, guys, because I'm going to keep watching this too for you guys. Let's keep what happens. Let's see our radar forecast for this day. Maybe it's indicating maybe severe weather. We can see maybe. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks like Thursday. We're watching Thursday too. We can see. Yeah, guys, we gotta watch. Potentially. Yeah, we got a cap too. We gotta watch. Yeah, we gotta watch Thursday, guys, because this looks like we get some heavy storms in this for Thursday, guys. Like, just wanted to show you this, guys, too, because I don't know. We gotta watch. We gotta keep a watch on Thursday, because Thursday we could get some bad storms. Maybe we can see also. Yeah, guys. So we're gonna have an interesting week with the weather this week. So we're gonna keep watching this. We're gonna keep watching the heat, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I see you guys in the next one. Please make sure to subscribe, notification bell. You never miss a video like this, guys. Okay, guys. See you guys. Wait, guys. Before I end the video, guys, that's it. So I see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, notification bell. You never miss a video like this, guys. Okay, guys. See you guys in the next one.